When a woman serves a man, is it because he's amazing or because she's that good? Who's the star of the show? The headache or the aspirin? The blind man or Jesus opening his sight? There's an interesting narrative trending on social. The general theme is this: when a woman serves a man, he thinks it's because he's amazing, not because she is. He thinks she's doing nice things for him because he's just that awesome. I know what you're thinking. Wait, how do I get a woman to serve and do nice things for me? All you have to do is There are two obvious narratives playing here. The first, when a woman serves a man, he thinks he's amazing. The second, when a woman serves a man, he thinks she's amazing. Let's examine the biblical narrative. Exhibit A. Abigail in 1 Samuel chapter 25. Abigail rushes out to intercept David with food and humility. She saves her whole household, not because her husband Nabal deserved it, but because she was wise and godly. Ruth in chapters 2 and 3, her loyalty and kindness flowing from her heart towards her mother-in-law Naomi was recognized by Boaz. And Jesus in John chapter 13 washed his disciples' feet, even Judas, to model servanthood and his own humility. It wasn't about their merit. The biblical narrative reveals who the servant is, not the one being served. Exhibit B, the masculine narrative. I think it's safe to say that ego is driving the mindset that a woman's kindness is proof of a man's greatness. Let's examine the Proverbs 31 woman from the lens of 10 virtues listed by a virtuouswoman.org. 1. Faith. She loves Jesus with all of her heart. This is the foundation of all of her good works. 2. Marriage. She is a faithful bride. She loves her husband, and she's the bride of Christ. 3. Mothering. She's a loving mother, and her children call her blessed. She's attentive, kind, and respectful to her kids. Health. She takes care of her physical, mental, and spiritual health. She understands how important it is to take care of herself and her family's health. 5. Service. She serves others with love and kindness. She knows how to set boundaries and when to help with the needs of others. 6. Stewardship. She's a wise steward of the gifts God has given her. She doesn't take for granted the many blessings in her life. 7. Industry. She is industrious and works with willing hands. She doesn't groan and complain when it's time to complete her tasks. 8. Homemaking. She's a good manager of her home. She understands that homemaking is a ministry to her family that extends into the community. 9. Time. She spends her time on that which is good. She guards her heart and mind. 10. Beauty. She's creative and embraces beauty and godliness. She dresses appropriately and creates a lovely and warm environment in her home. When you're captivated by a Proverbs 31 woman, what do you suspect your initial response might be? Are you impressed? Intimidated? Both? I know what you're thinking. Wait, how do I get a woman to serve and do nice things for me? All you have to do is find a woman fluent in serving God, because a woman who serves God is fluent in serving others. When a Proverbs 31 woman is serving you, is it because you are amazing or because she is? Exhibit C, the business narrative. In the realm of entrepreneurship, the value isn't in the client with the problem, but in the business with the solution. I've often coached information service business owners this reframe, that their expert solution is the prize, not the problems they solve. The problem isn't the prize. The solution is the prize. Corporations attract top talent by stacking benefits and features. They're vying to attract the best, brightest, and most brilliant talent. They're positioning themselves as the black velvet for the diamond they're seeking to attract. Translation: service is about the excellence of the giver, not the helplessness of the receiver. Acts 20, verse 35 says, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." Matthew 23, verse 11 says, "The greatest among you will be your servant." Exhibit D, the Kingdom Singles Brand narrative. Kingdom Singles Brand offers solutions to a micro niche, serving men of God desiring marriage and children with clarity, coaching, and community. Not because you're desperate, but because you're focused on the upward call and the prize. It's our ambition to accelerate your path to marriage and multiplication in the most kingdom way possible. In the Kingdom Singles Brand, the man is the black velvet the diamond rests upon. Don't confuse a woman's kindness as your crown. Her character is the prize, and you can be the man who treasures it. Don't be the guy bragging about your headache. What you focus on magnifies. So focus on the prize. Let's use the past framework: problem, agitation, solution. Your problem? You think her kindness proves your worth. You misread service as validation of her greatness. You risk pride, entitlement, and blindness to her true character. Your agitation? You miss the beauty of godly service. You treat her kindness like a trophy, not a testimony. You rob yourself of gratitude and her of honor. Your solution? See service as identity, not applause. Celebrate her Christ-like heart. Be the kind of man who treasures godly character, not just favors. You choose the star of the show: the headache or the aspirin, the blind or the opened eyes. What's one act of service you misread in the past? I'll meet you in the comments. Watch this video next: attraction versus distraction. How to attract who you want, not who you don't. Do you keep attracting the wrong ones and repelling the right one? Knowing the difference between attraction, distraction, and detraction is your accelerator to identify why your current season might be blocking who's meant to walk into your next one. Now, remember, you're not single by accident. Your singleness is not happening to you, it's happening for you.